Find some blue coats, there they are. You want Jesse?
No, not Jesse. I want the one that can shoot.
Frank! Frank the Frank!
Jesse, watch your back.
So we got a plan?
Yeah, my plan of line here, pissing myself, seems to be working mighty fine. Thanks.
I can hit those boys from here. We just need a distraction.
Distraction? Why the hell didn't you just say so? He smiled. Never a good day.
Women's Easter Sunday, Mama.
Yeah, that would have made an impression.
I figured.
See, that's your problem, Frank. By the time you finish figuring out stuff, well, I'm already finished.
No, Jesse. See, your problem is you're always doing stuff before I'm finished figuring it out.
Not down, boy.
Wait till we get back to Missouri.
Tell all them little gals I have little Jesse James here charge the whole Union Army by herself.
Hey, Coley keeps that up. He's liable to outrank you soon.
Well, but I'll still be better looking, won't I?
Let's be on that road over there to the south. If we can get those Yankees, old Jesse here scared off.
Yeah. Ride with me, cousin.
I could use the walk.
All right. Suit yourself. We'll have some horses waiting for you at the road. All right, Rangers, let's ride. Yeah. Now, I would sound just stupid saying something like that. Yeah. Where you boys going? There's Yankees back there. Lots of them.
War's over, son. General Lee surrendered yesterday at Appomattox. Yesterday.
Well, somebody better go tell the damn Yankees.
What do you reckon, cousin?
Home. We go home. And we ride like hell to get there. God help any fool who tries to come between me and my farm again. Now, that's the best damn plan I heard all war. Oh, boys, let's ride! Planting corn, harvesting corn, and eating corn. Weren't gonna shoot at me?
Nope. Then I love you.
Let's go. No problems.
Got a garrison in town. We're in occupied territory, boys.
Hands up your hip, Cole.
You ain't scared, are you, Jesse?
Pick your fights, cousin. You taught me that. That's Charlie Higgins.
You cut them down. Not now, Cole. What the hell's wrong with you? In case we have to kill these son of a bitches. I don't want them to see us coming.
Cole, I want to get back to the farm and make sure little Jim and the girls are okay.
Yeah, and stop by our spread after that and tell them all we're all right. We'll go see Doc Mims.
Excuse me, sir. We're here for the doctor.
Frank,
Cirilla? Little Z Mims?
well, you were little Jesse James when he left.
Yeah, but you got big. I mean, Z, you aged. What I mean is, in a good way, you got big and older. Frank, will you say something, please?
No, you're doing just fine.
Frank? Jesse.
Daddy.
Where's Webb? He rode right into him, screaming like a banshee. Webb did that. He jumped his horse clear over our heads. Killed a dozen Union soldiers before they knew what hit him.
Took out the Gatling gun and the cannon all by himself.
Saved all our lives, Doc. Look, none of the Liberty boys would have come home if not for Webb Mims. God's honest truth. Webb died fighting. Webb died a hero.
Still died.
Look, Doc, if there's anything we can do for you, we want to help. Start thinking about yourselves. Don't end up like Charlie Higgins. They found out Charlie rode with Quantrill's raiders. They arrested him. They tried him by military tribunal, and they hanged him this morning.
Well, I thought it was a general amnesty.
Soldiers, yes. But if you rode in one of the partisan bands, they'll hang you for treason, and you boys are in more danger. Because you've got a farm. See, the railroad men come through offering to buy up land. Nobody sells. So the army starts hanging men who own farms for treason. During the war, all we thought about was coming home. And I swore I'd kill anybody who tried to get me off my farm again now. If I have to go to war with the railroad to stay, it's fine by me.
Let's think about this. If we have a good story and we stick to it, we should be all right.
What story are they going to believe, Frank?
You were in the Confederate Army with General Hood's Texas Army until, say, Sharpsburg.
This might work.
Yeah, that might just work.
Now go on and see your mom. She'll be glad to see her son's alive. And for her sake, stay that way. See?
Thank you for everything. Especially that story that you told my father.
No, look, see.
I'm going to go cry now.
The railroad turned into a hell of a war today.
Oh, yeah.
Are you getting older?
You can shut up now, Frank.
You are a charmer.
I swear to God, I will shoot you in your sleep.
Next time, try fat and haggard.
He's a good Christian, and he killed Yankees. And Jesus told me that made him an all right boy.
But he's still talking to Jesus.
You know what worries me is that Jesus is talking back.
I heard that.
Come on, Frank.
You play that, Eddie.
You ever notice Relva's eyes?
Yeah. You got two of them, don't you? I think one of them's glass.
Yeah, which one is that? Is that the right one or the left one?
The brown one.
Hey, Cole. Don't make me tell the whole town about that time you screwed that fella in Atlanta, okay?
Talking to me? Me and that dance hall girl with bunnies?
Yeah.
Sadie was a beautiful woman. Sadie was not a man.
She had a mustache. Nice mustache.
I think she had more than a mustache.
Well, she was European.
All right. I'll admit Sadie was a woman if you just stop saying things about my Z.
My Z? Yours, Z?
Yeah.
From women's eyes, this doctrine I derive, they sparkle still, the right Promethean fire. They are the books, the arts, the academes that show, contain, and nourish all the world.
Well, I don't know what it is that you just said, but it sounded real nice.
That's Shakespeare. Now, he's European.
You want to write that down for me, Frank? So I can say it to Z?
Yeah, I'll send you a telegram.
Thanks for the help, Cole.
Oh, you did plenty over at our place.
There are things I miss about it, but...
It was exciting.
Yeah. There was a whole lot of killing. Why should we miss that?
Well, because we were good at it. Shoot, we were great at it. If you tell anybody I said this, I'm gonna have to kill you, because everybody knows I'm the toughest man in this town. But you are one terrifying son of a bitch with them guns.
Yeah, well...
Howdy, folks. How are you today?
Howdy. Easterners.
We're just fine, thank you, sir.
I'm Rollin H. Parker, personal emissary to Mr. Thaddeus Raines, president of the Rock Northern Railroad. And this gentleman is the famous Allan Pinkerton, founder of the Secret Service and currently under contract to Mr. Thaddeus Raines. You've no doubt heard from your neighbors our railroad is moving west.
Well, that makes sense. See, east would put you underwater.
Moving west to open up the frontier, folks such as yourselves. It just so happens that your acreage here is located on the proposed right-of-way. I am here to get your signature on this land sale contract. and I'm authorized to pay you $2 an acre.
$2.
That's right. That's the price approved by the Department of the Interior of the Government of the United States of America.
This land ain't for sale.
I can understand how you feel. Your land's all lovely, homey, but it really isn't up to me or you. You're familiar with the legal concept, the right of eminent domain?
Yeah, I am. What about it?
This land's about to be condemned.
So you see, I'm doing you folks a favor. The price of $2 an acre is a one-time only deal. After today, the price goes down. So if I were you, I would just sign the contract and we'll be on our way.
Good day, Mr. Parker. You can tell Mr. Thaddeus Raines to put this where the sun don't shine. Shakespeare.
I don't think you understand. You don't have a choice.
Ma'am, I think that you should search your heart here and try to do the right thing.
Let me ask the Lord. The Lord says we can bury him out back in the orchard. Nobody will ever find him.
Somebody's in a vengeful mood today.
Why don't we let him go for today, Ma? We'll bury him out back next time.
Oh, all right.
Now, ma'am, folks making this here.
Nicely played.
Tell all the folks what you told me, Frank.
Well, I went to the courthouse to look at the right-of-way documents for the rail bed. The railroad doesn't even need our land. They're just using our land on both sides for as far as they can.
Flora recognizes Clell Miller.
They're saying if we don't sell, we might end up with nothing.
That's only if we don't stick together. Lonnie Packwood.
I say this is the last straw. I came back from the war. My barn was burned down. My cows was dead. And then my wife's run off with my cousin Jeb. The son of a bitch. He took my dog.
Lonnie, about the railroad.
He took my dog.
They got called.
Daddy came to our house. You all want to hear this.
They came up. They made the same offer they made you folks. My little brother Jim tried to chase them off. One of the detectives hit him in the head and knocked him out. Cole lost his temper.
Oh, no.
Well, he just lost his temper a little.
How many of them did he kill, Bob?
2. They said that because the detectives was working for the Department of the Interior,
The Army can hang him.
tomorrow.
What do we do?
Nothing. You folks are gonna do nothing. You're gonna go home right now. You too, Doc. So you can swear on a Bible that you don't know anything about what's gonna happen tomorrow.
Boys.
Doc.
Come on. They ain't gonna hang no more Liberty Boys. Go.
Meeting's adjourned. Go home, everybody. Go home. I'm staying. Me too.
Lonnie, well.
We're losing.
Oh, Jim Younger, I told you to stay home. My fault they're gonna kill Cole. I want in.
Jim, it was just a matter of time before they tried to hang somebody else to scare off the other farmers.
And you're too young.
Too young? The same age you were when you went to war.
Yeah. And the same age Webb was. No.
You're wasting time.
Z, go home.
Who else was there when you hang the others? You need to know how they do it, which way they walk up, what order they do things in. And if you mess up rescuing Cole because you won't listen to a woman, then damn you all.
All right. 8 of us against the Union Regiment and Pinkerton detectives. In the middle. He smiled.
Is that bad?
Fair.
Pinkerton, relax. The Army has everything well in hand. Nothing like a hanging to motivate the populace. hurt. Who's that? Stay here with him. Sir, we're looking for a fugitive. We're checking all the houses in the area. Harold, outside. Nicole, check the first floor. We're going up.
Sir, who are you?
Oh, sorry, ma'am.
Well, I should hope so. Go. Go. Jesse, are you awake? Jesse, is that your hand?
You're gone. What are you?
I pulled them into thinking I was alone.
Let's hope the boy pulls through.
I think he's feeling better already.
Mr. Thaddeus Raines, sir. Pleasure to have you join us in the field.
Well, I'm pleased to be here.
Really?
No, Parker, no. I'm really not pleased to leave my boardroom. Come to this godforsaken piece of dirt to discover why, in the name of all that's holy, you can't seem to protect a few simple farmers from their pathetic little mud holes. So I can build the greatest railroad the world has ever seen.
Well, I completely understand your distress, sir.
What's going on?
Well, sir, 2 weeks ago we managed to arrange to have the Army hang one of the local farmers.
That's good.
No, unfortunately not, sir. A group of local thugs managed to rescue him from the gallows. Not only did this inspire resistance in the other farmers, but the redoubtable Mr. Allen Pinkerton was seriously injured in the incident.
Leaving you in charge of operations until he should return.
A further impediment is that the Army garrison has been ordered to move on away from Liberty, so we no longer have that particular stick with which to threaten the farmers.
You see the Army leaving, you see the loss of a tool. I see a power vacuum to be filled. As we have the most power, we may move with impunity.
I see, sir. I'll get together 4 patrols of our detectives for action tonight.
We'll teach these podunks what happens when they challenge the righteousness of progress.
Yes, sir.
You're sick of my company?
No, of course not, see?
Teasing you is completely unfair.
What you do to me is unfair.
Why shouldn't tease a hero?
A what?
Everybody in the county knows it was you who rescued Cole. We're all so proud of you, Jesse. And not a single farm's been sold to the railroad since.
Oh, that's good. But I wasn't the only person risking my neck that day, so...
So what you're saying then is that I should go and spend time with Cole Younger?
With Cole Younger? No, I never said that.
You gonna stop loafing around with that young lady and get back to the farm?
What do you think, Frank?
You get in the wagon. Till Ma has you home so she can fuss over you herself. She's gonna make me miserable.
What do you say, sir?
Go ahead, you're pretty much all healed up.
Thank you, Doc.
Of course.
Hi, Jesse.
Bye, Z.
You're looking a bit more spry.
Shut up, Frank. Doc, I was wondering if, later this evening I could come by?
You're always welcome here, Jess.
Yeah, I know, Doc, but... Well, I was thinking maybe I could come by and take Z out. You know, someplace near. With other folk. Here, but... out.
It's fine by me, Jesse.
Oh, don't worry, sir. I'll make sure they're properly chaperoned.
Well, that hadn't even occurred to me, Frank. I am deeply in your debt.
Oh, well, you are very welcome, sir. Oh, by the way, the army's leaving town, so Cole can stop hiding up in the woods and get back to his farm. We're all gonna meet at the younger place for a shindig.
How are you?
Hey, Cole, yeah.
Lonnie hey, who's seen Lonnie Packwood? How he's dressed? Look at this.
See, I'm pleased you came.
Why, thank you, Bob.
I'm especially pleased you came with Jesse. Seeing as right now there's a gaggle of girls over there hoping to dance with Jesse who are just gonna have to settle with the many charms of Bobby.
Well, Bob, you have no shame.
Not yet, but I'm hoping.
Mustache.
Rock all the time when I was a kid. Just imagine what my life would be like when I got older.
You didn't want to farm?
I was thinking more along the lines of being a river pirate.
A river pirate.
Yeah. I know we are too, Missy.
Thank God you grew out of that. You did grow out of that, didn't you?
Mostly, yeah. I mean, it would be an alright life for a bachelor.
Are you planning on being a bachelor your whole life, Jesse James?
Not if I find the right girl.
What's this right girl like?
What's she like? She's smart. She's funny. She's bossy. She always makes me think she's at least 2 steps ahead of me.
Where will you find such a girl?
From this doctrine. From women's eyes, this doctrine I derive. They sparkle, still like tiny, sparkling rocks.
Sparkling rocks?
Yeah, little ones.
Is this one of Frank's Shakespeare poems you're trying to quote?
Yes, it is.
Wow. Were you planning on kissing me when you finished quoting?
I plan on kissing you for a very long time.
Come back here!
Mel Millers, Sammy Johnston, the Creeders, Will Hite.
The sheriff said it was a gang of drunk Kansas boys.
I said we ride into town and we kill some Pinkertons and railroad men.
No. This isn't a feud, this is war. They've got more men than we do.
So what do we do generally?
We do what we did in the war. We harass the supply line. We try and kill the railroads, man, they won't care.
But if we take away their money and supplies...
Exactly.
That's a good plan, Jesse.
I'll get us a few more men at Comanche Town will ride with us. Where do we head first?
I know a gal down at the bank. See if she can't get me a list of towns where the railroad's keeping its money.
So sorry, Jesse.
Me and Frank have to go away for a while.
You and I, you started something, you know? I don't know what'll happen if you do this.
Neither do I.
Just let the law.
Laws don't touch men like Thaddeus Raines. Only justice does.
Who's justice? Yours or God's? When will you stop?
When I send them to their graves.
Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, I have bad news. The railroad payroll has been stolen.
What are you talking about? The railroad's money is right there in that safe.
That safe? Excuse me, sir. The bank's closed today.
What?
It's a bank holiday. The bank's closed.
Ain't no bank holiday. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Come on.
This is outrageous. Who are you people?
The James gang.
The James gang? Yeah. How about the James Younger gang?
The James Younger gang.
I'll whop you real good now if you don't get out of my way. I gotta get through and get to the bank. Ow!
Stop!
Ow! Ow!
Excuse me, sir. It's a bank holiday.
Ain't no dead bird bank holiday. What are you talking about? Hey! Get out back there. I need to get
doing,
Go on.
Sir, the safe.
Ma'am, do me a favor. Turn around. Cover your eyes.
Why?
Someone shoot this man. I don't think you want to see it. Thank you. Hey. Safe. Now.
It ain't no bank holiday.
It's a bank holiday.
It ain't.
You're right, sir.
Well, then why can't I go in there?
On account of that, we're wrong.
Why didn't you just say so in the first place?
Secret.
Fine. I'll just wait over here.
I appreciate that.
Come on, dear.
What the? What is it? Old man Tucker is just sitting there quiet outside the bank. So when have you ever known old man Tucker not to be yelling at everybody?
Gotta go in there.
Fine. I got here.
I think we should talk. Sir, you can do this the smart way or the stupid way. Only one way ends with you still breathing. It's because we're robbing a bank. No reason not to be civil about it.
Where the hell were you?
I got three.
$8,000? That's 1,000 apiece. My luck is finally changing.
All right, now what do we do with these? These are the property rights. The farms the bank was holding for the railroad.
You better pass them over here before something happens to them.
Whoops.
That's why we had to go to all the trouble of stealing it.
Look, we ought to take some of this money. Give it to our neighbors in Liberty. There's a lot of people hurting up there.
Hey, none of them risk their necks for this.
Let's think about this. We create goodwill with the folk here about, make it easier to dodge the law.
You see, Frank's being smart about this.
Well, no, Jesse, just because he reads all them books and he knows all them big words don't make him smart.
Yeah, it does.
No, it don't, Bob. Stay out of this.
Look, I think Jesse's got a good idea.
Jim? We put you in charge of this gang, Jesse, huh? You did a mighty fine job leading us during the war.
Yeah, you did, Cole. And I seem to remember cutting a noose from your neck.
And that's why you both lead the gang. Two of you went to that bank together, right? Two heads are better than one. All Jesse's doing is making a suggestion. So we're waiting to hear what you think of that suggestion, Cole, as the other leader of the gang.
That's right.
What's that?
So I reckon it's a smart thing to do.
Cole,
Hey, that's it. If we decide something, that's it. And we're in this for the long haul. This plan of me and Jesse's. Smart. Help us, give us places to hide. Don't have to worry about a farmer with a shotgun shooting us in our sleep. We gotta think. What's that word, Frank?
Strategically.
Yeah. Thank you. Strategically. Because this is a war.
This ain't no war.
What's that?
Nobody paid me no $1,000 to fight a war.
Damn it, Tom, are you cheating again?
Next up, Claxton Switch.
Yeah, see, it ain't a bank. See?
What's better? I need some construction people so we'll have strong boxes, some ammo, explosives. We can take those, and that way we can do a bigger job next time.
And it's guarded by Pinkerton detectives.
And I do so want to kill me some Pinkerton detectives.
Boys! We're famous. The Fidelity Bank was robbed on Tuesday by a gang of 20 heavily armed men.
20? What are the odds? Another gang robbing the same bank on the same day as us.
The outlaws calling themselves the James Younger Gang shot their way out of town, wounding the sheriff and 3 other townsfolk. Bank officials estimate the loss at $50,000.
$50,000? Like 50,000 pesos.
The U.S. District Marshal at St. Louis called this the first daylight bank robbery in American history. I'll drink to that. We made history. Then. Line 'em up. Barkeep. Whiskey.
They exchanged fire with the Pinkerton guards, wounding several. Then they raided the payroll office and blew the track.
How much did they get from the safe?
35,000, sir, in coins and currency. Not to mention the added delay of miles of destroyed track.
I'm killed blowing up my railway.
To be precise, sir, they didn't actually blow the track.
Who did?
We did. I mean, our men. Our workers planted the dynamite, but they were under duress.
Pinkerton, what is going on here? My professional opinion is that you've managed to piss off the wrong bunch of homeboys this time.
Well, they had to be dealt with.
By burning down their homes. Well, you wouldn't have done that. Oh, I'd have done that, all right, but I'd have made sure I killed them all first. I want them arrested and hanged. Hey, do you think a jury in these parts would convict one of their own? Oh, I doubt it. We're beginning a very interesting game here, Mr. Raines. This is no game. Oh, I'm afraid our adversaries don't agree. Rock Island and Pacific Railroad Depot was robbed just outside of St. Louis, Missouri. Brave and daring James Younger gang was heavily outnumbered by Pinkerton detectives, but the city lawmen were no match for the guns of the West. Fine piece of writing. The gang destroyed the Thaxton Switch construction, meaning that for a few months, honest farmers will be able to sleep without fearing the railroad is coming to steal their land. I wrote this. I'll see him hanged every Tuesday for a month. Oh, that's the best part. The foregoing article was sent to this newspaper was reputedly written by the outlaw Jesse James himself.
Dynamite! Ahead! 2 lanes!
chance you'll be caught up in a mortgage. You have to look carefully at these Yankee $2 bills. I've gotten some funny ones lately. Good day to you, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. Could you change this for me?
Certainly, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, I'm sorry, but this bill is counterfeit.
Oh, I don't think so. And I'm going to have to see the rest of your money so I can compare.
It's a scientific method. I hear it's all the rage.
Uh-huh. Yes, you can compare all of them. Mr.
James.
Jesse James?
Yes, sir. It's a terrible sketch.
That's all I have, sir.
Well, thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Yes, sir.
Take care, Peter. Goodbye, sir. Have a good day.
Goodbye.
Pinkerton, why can't you catch these outlaws? I'm still in the game yet, sir. Jesse James and I are just learning each other's moves, feeling out each other's patterns. Oh. Well, I'm losing millions of dollars and months of time while you play chess with these farmers. Hardly farmers, sir. Each one of these men has 4 years of bloody fighting experience. They are disciplined and have a charismatic leader. If I were to design the perfect outlaw band, this is the gang I'd create. So what can you tell me? It's going to be a long winter. Check this road.
Yeah, they were admirably persistent. That's the longest chase we've had.
Jesse, we gotta have a word.
Sure, cousin.
You know, all the newspapers are calling this bunch the, James Younger Gang, right?
Yeah.
Well, why in the hell aren't we the Younger James Gang? I mean, we got 3 Younger brothers and 2 James brothers.
Well, I kind of like the sound of the James Younger Gang.
Hey, Jim, I'll beat the piss out of you right now. Now, stay out of this.
Oh, Jimmy's got a point, Cole. The Younger James Gang is confusing.
How's that, Bob?
Well, say we burst into a bank, and we yell, "We're the Younger James Gang!" Now, people are going to be thinking the Younger James Gang is there an old figure that out instead of raising their arms.
Can't argue with that, Cole. Do we even have the same mama? Huh? Do we? Is anybody hearing me? Huh? See, I got a little idea. If I kill you and then I kill Jim, I'm gonna have no argument.
Pinkerton, it's been 8 months. I see holdups and I see robberies. I don't see men on the end of nooses. Most of the James Gang's encounters, sir, have been with local law enforcement. Quite frankly, no match for this gang's gun.
What about your detective?
Listen, you. Shut up. Now, they have to hunt this man. I have to get inside this man's mind. I have to anticipate him. And that takes time. Time. Oh, I can't believe this. Do you believe that certain towns in Missouri where the James Gang walks openly in the street as hero?
Now, how can that be?
Because they are charitable. Give money. Churches to farmers. They gave the sharecroppers of Maddox so much money they even built a school. That's my money. Well, sir, we should burn that school to the ground. That's the way to win them back to our side. Pinkerton. Hundreds of men have lost their lives to build this railroad. But they did the jobs. Now this Jesse James, that's your job. Do your job. Then you let me do my job. As I see fit, without interference. What can you tell me? It's going to be a long spring.
People who just hand over their money and not shoot at us, they're a lot less killers.
What's that? My lucky rabbit's foot. Took it off that dead fellow over there.
Yeah, I don't think that one's working, Lonnie.
What?
Hey, Kroger, you take these towns.
land and the land in the sky.
Is that anything here? Even here, you might want to change that too. I thought it was...
Oh, look, just write the whole thing yourself. Okay, sir. I think we know how this is gonna go.
One false move and I'll blow your head off!
Bob?
You heard me, Jesse! You know how crazy I get? Crazy!
Bob.
We got a problem, little brother?
Frankly,
Yeah. I'm feeling a little let down.
oh, it's about the one isn't it?
Yeah. Obviously someone's not standing out in people's minds. Chance. We're in the middle of something here.
Yeah, Bob's upset.
The posters.
Yeah.
Don't say yeah in that tone of voice. This is important.
Okay.
Pardon the delay, folks, but we had to get Mad Bob Younger under control.
Yeah, Bob here will kill a man for sneezing. And he's the best shot in the gang.
Better than you, Jesse?
Bob Younger taught me how to shoot.
Now, how about we get back to the robbery?
Of course.
I mean, down, mister!
Now.
That's it, no more betting.
One more time. Come on. Talk to me. Talk to me one more time. Pretty clean.
Down!
Money, you're lucky.
Luckiest man in the West. And I ride with Jesse James.
Drinking whiskey, Jim? You're too young to be drinking whiskey.
Not too young to shoot a man. Not too young to drink whiskey.
Jim, you, been with a girl yet?
Tonight? Well, I was just getting ready to go turn on that younger chart. Well, not exactly.
Girl ever?
Hell yeah, I've been with a girl. Look, I didn't want to get one of them Mayweathers. You know what I mean?
I think so.
I mean, you and Frank, Cole, even Bob. You know, you get all the girls because you're good looking and famous. They just look at me like I'm your baby brother. Look, don't tell nobody.
No, I swear. Not a word.
You okay? Tell you what. I can't drink it neither. One time.
You do that.
Oh, hurry.
Hey, Lonnie.
Oh, yeah. Let's go, Shooter Bridges. Just call me Lucky Lonnie Packwood.
The new route for the railroad is complete, sir. Parker?
Yes, sir.
What's that?
That's right. Jenkins will explain that.
Well, we have done a financial study of the construction costs, projecting...
Jenkins.
It's cheaper to go around Jesse James, sir. Even with the detours and the extra track, it's just cheaper.
So, you're telling me that Jesse James has won? Oh, no. No. See, every 3 months, the James gang circles back to the vicinity of Liberty, Missouri. And they always pull a job before they return. So there's only 4 banks within that travel radius they've no road. Could you put men at all 4? They don't have to. I have a much better tool at my disposal for narrowing it down to 1 bank. What's that? That intense hatred of you.
Things a fella's got to do to get a little respect around here.
Finally. Well, you deserve it, Bob. It's about time.
Thank you. Listen, Jesse, we got a problem. It's Cole.
He's been full of vinegar lately.
He's playing at a job.
What?
Look, he's my brother. And I don't want to start trouble.
Tell me. Oh, are you sure?
Yeah, Yeah. What will be?
Hyperion Bank. 2 days ride from Liberty. Got $100,000 in railroad money just sitting there.
That's all right there in the paper, huh? Don't sound right.
Well, if you read about it first, you had no problems.
Yeah, what are you saying, Cole?
Jesse, I robbed just as many banks as you have. All right, I know this town, I know this bank, and I say it's an easy job.
Well, I think you're forgetting who's in charge.
Jesse. You're in charge? Huh? You ain't partners no more, Jesse? Let me get this straight so I understand. You tell Cole Younger when and where to ride?
Cole, he didn't mean that. You're taking sides against me now, Frank?
No. So being with me is being against you? We don't want to do that. No. None of us poor idiots want to go up against Jesse James, greatest outlaw who ever lived. So it says in the paper. Well, for you, this gang won't be able to find a goat's ass with a stick.
You have got mighty full of yourself lately, Jesse.
You think so? You all do? Frank?
One time one of us comes up with an idea.
A bad idea.
Hey, I got us through the war, all right.
I nearly got hanged at peacetime.
What are you talking about? His money. He's paying the payroll out of his own fortune. You do want to hurt Thaddeus Raines, don't you, Jesse?
Come on, boy. Put your guns down.
Still don't like it.
Let me run the show, General Lee. Jesse. Jesse!
You want it? All right. Get this bank.
Bob. Get some bandages.
Pass me some whiskey, Bob.
Okay.
Whiskey. I think this time we'll make an exception, Jim.
Sorry. All right, Jim, I'm sorry. It's the best time of my life. I was famous, you know.
He was just a kid. He was old now. He was a boy riding with the most famous outlaws in the West, Frank. How was he supposed to say no to that?
Railroad burned him out, too. He couldn't stop.
They're a piss poor liar for the smartest man I know. A war against the railroad. What the hell was I thinking?
Well, I'm sure it seemed like a good idea at the time.
I'm out.
You're out? We ride for a year, then our blood gets spilled, and you're just gonna quit?
Who's next, Cole? You? Me? Bob?
Can't exactly go back to our lives, Jesse.
I ain't telling you what to do, Clem. You want to keep riding with Cole, that's fine by me. Right?
Go on, get the hell out of here, then. Don't come back when you can't farm with a 6-gun.
I had to see you. I'm getting married.
I don't understand.
She's the most wonderful woman in the world. I can't stop thinking about her. Z, look, I've quit my outlaw ways. Come live in my home. And in my heart. Be my wife. That's why I picked it. I start a whole new life here. I've got you. You keep me busy. I figure we can go over to the hotel, get checked in, and then I want to do something I've been thinking about doing for a long, long time.
Now, wait a minute. There are certain things that have to wait until after the wedding.
Driver, change of plans. Could you take us to the nearest church, please?
Jesse Woodson James. Jesse James. Are you Jesse James?
I could have lied, I guess, but well, I want this marriage to be legal. And I want you to know that I'm trying to start a new life here, so I'm depending on your
Discretion.
discretion.
Sir, I'm a man of the cloth
Well, thank you.
who needs to repair a leaky church roof.
Of course.
Now, let's have a drink.
And the church?
Communion?
You have a good day now.
All right, everybody, hands in the air. There's a road. Move, move. It's safe now.
Of course. Of course. Sir?
What?
Where's Jesse James?
Here's the younger gang. You understand? The younger gang.
But the youngers ride with Jesse James.
Hey! You want to die? Did ride. No more. You understand? Let's say it now, all right?
All right. All right. You know, Jesse James never went around yelling at folks.
ride, we're not going to get the respect that we deserve.
Cole, we're outlaws. Not exactly the most respectable job, if you know what I mean.
Bob, leave me alone, all right? Come on.
What? For the life of the James gang wasn't all robbing and shooting and killing. For these young Missouri bucks had a taste for the ladies. Especially the handsome and charismatic Jesse James.
Beg your pardon.
Blazing Guns of the West. True stories of Jesse James. Only a Diamond Hotel lobby.
Let me see that.
Oh, I'm not finished. When he sauntered into a saloon, his spurs jangling and his pockets full of gold, the ladies flocked around him like flies to a candied apple. As I said,
Swimming. Swimming is good.
don't turn around.
What?
If you don't see it, then it's not real.
Jesse James! You're under arrest!
They arrested Jesse.
What's that, Bob?
What have you done, Cole?
I ain't done nothing, Bob.
I swear. Swear on Jimmy's grave.
Bob, you know Cole would never do such a thing. He and Jesse are best friends. Cousins. Blood brothers. Bob.
Sorry, Cole.
We're moving tomorrow.
But I like the presidential suite.
We'll get a similar room for the hotels in Washington, D.C. But you're not going to get a fair trial here in front of a jury of Jesse James sympathizers.
Oh, but I'll get a fair trial with the jury bought off by Thaddeus Raines?
That's the idea.
Did you order our houses burned down?
Not that day. I'm guilty of many things. This was you, by the way.
You almost ended my career before it began.
Pity. We're gonna hang you, you know.
Yeah, I figured.
Was it worth it?
I should have just killed Thaddeus Raines.
That's what I did on.
I'm not hanged yet.
You cocky little bastard.
Oh, you'll miss me.
No. I'll hang you. But I may miss you a little bit. Come on, you. So, this is he. I remember you.
You're probably. I remember you too. You killed my mom.
How did you know? Not such a menace now, is he, Pinkerton? If that's the way you feel, I could always take off his irons. I stole thousands. It cost me tens of millions of dollars. Months of delays in construction. I wish I could hang you every single morning for a century. How you like that? Solid gold. My father had it made. When they started this railroad, he gave it to me. I'll give it to my son when he takes over the company, and he'll give it to his son. The right sort of men always run this country, Jesse James. Not your sort. You'll always suffer. And you haven't changed anything.
I made you think twice about burning folks' homes down now, didn't I?
We'll speak again in Washington.
Oh, you're coming on the same train? Well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna have to pay you a visit.
Big words.
It's a promise.
Get him on board. Hook him up. Come with me, boy. Take it back. Now your guns. I don't like it. We can handle it. In the 10 seconds we have been in this car, I've seen you get close enough for Jesse James to grab your guns at least 3 times. And believe me, if he lays a finger on one of your guns, you are all, and I mean all, dead men. He's chained up and put down on your tombstone. Your guns.
Dumb shit.
What are you saying, boy?
I think I recognize you.
How?
I think I saw you leave by the front door just as I was coming in the back.
You shut up now, boy.
Yeah. Your wife said you did that to her, too.
We'll just shut you up.
You know, I could do this without a gun. Just makes things easier.
That is a nice watch you got there. Hand it over. If I can get you today, and you damn sure know I can kill you anytime I want now that I'm free. You sleep on that for the next 20 years. Give it to me.
Tennessee. The railroad has no business in Tennessee, therefore I have no interest in the state of Tennessee.
Thank you.
I just as soon kill you, Jesse James. Chasing you takes up too much of my time.
Fair enough.
Jesse James. You get arrested again, I'll kill you.
Yes, ma'am.
I can't believe it. I had to blow up the train for you.
Well, you were a hell of a woman.
Don't swear.
Yes, ma'am.
Missed you, cousin.
Missed you too, cousin.
You know when you got caught, some people thought maybe had something to do with it.
Thought never crossed my mind.
Good.
Things change with the gang, Jesse. For example, I'm the one who now says let's ride.
You ain't bad at it.
Yeah?
It's tougher than it looks.
Yeah. Where'd you get all these writers?
No, we didn't. Thrill today. Turns out your wife makes a hell of an outlaw.
So what's the plan, Jesse?
Well, Bob, I think my wife and I are going to go and buy a farm.
Farm.
Down in Tennessee.
All right.
Don't baby ride with the younger gang for a while before you do that.
Bye, boys. Tom?
Tennessee, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
I'll meet you there in a couple of weeks.
I'll see you soon. And, thanks for that distraction back there.
Hell, they hardly even noticed us.
Mrs. James?
Shall we indeed, Frank?
Rangers?
Tennessee.
That's right on the way.
All right, boys. Let's ride!